What's up, guys? Skinny boy coming out. Just kidding. Thaddeus here, guys. We are in Bali, but in this video I actually want to talk about, I'm not gonna make it too long, I don't want to waste your guys' time, but I actually want to give you guys a line of code that can theoretically double your conversions, okay? Now, there are a couple Shopify apps that I've seen that do this, but they charge you money, and that's not something we want to do. Like, especially like if I'm making websites for clients and whatnot, we basically try and custom code as many apps as possible so they don't have to pay for stuff monthly. But in this one, guys, I'm actually going to show you guys a website that you can use to actually generate this line of code based on, whatever preferences you want. And I'll walk you guys through that in a second, okay? But basically, guys, what it does, it's on your checkout page, okay? And to give a very, very quick explanation for it, it kind of boosts the scarcity and urgency factor, scarcity, I don't know how you say it, for your checkout, on your checkout page, okay? So a lot of people, like, that's where you lose most of your customers, guys. You lose most of your customers or potential customers, right, at the checkout page. So after you've done all the work actually getting traffic to your site, after you've done all the work, getting them to add the product to the cart, to view content, to view the page, and eventually, proceed to checkout, you actually want to, like, ensure that you can actually close them on this checkout. Like, I've seen websites, guys, with up to 7% conversion rates because of this little app. Just because without it, I've seen their website go from 3.5 and then with it go up to 7%. Now, I'm not saying that's the case for everyone or everyone's websites, but it should have like a noticeable increase in your guys' conversion rate. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna hop into a very, very quick screen share and show you guys what that's all about. And I'll see you guys in the computer. You'll see we're on this website called Conversion Pirate, which everything will be linked down in the description, guys, so that you guys can literally just go on here and do the exact same thing. But there's a few things we want to change to actually increase the conversion rates and make them better. What we're doing, right, as you guys can see, what it does is on your checkout page, it's going to add different types of trust badges and this little text on the top here that says your order is reserved for a certain amount of time, right? And that in itself does a pretty good job of adding that urgency factor and making people want to, buy, which again helps your conversion rate, right? Because again, that's like something where most people don't really alter at their cart checkout, or they don't know that they can actually alter their cart checkout. But with this line of code, guys, you're actually able to do that and able to customize a bit. Now, here's the one thing that I do that actually gives me a better conversion rate rather than just saying your order is reserved for X amount of minutes. Because again, that doesn't say too much besides that, okay, we have it here for you until the time runs out, right? Which again, it helps. But what I like to do, right, is again, so we're going to keep this time within two brackets here. But what I like to do is I like to say use code, right, save, for example, right, save 5, okay, for 5% off in the next blank minutes. Use code save 5 to save 5% off. Save 5% off your next purchase in the next blank minutes. Okay. Now, what that does is, although it helps with the urgency factor, guys, we're also adding a little bit of a discount. So actually, like, it's a pleasant discount, right? So it's nothing that we advertise to them. It's nothing that that they'll know about until they reach checkout. And once they reach checkout, it's like a pleasant little gift for them. It's like, hey, here's a free discount just because you're here, and you can use it in the next X amount of minutes to purchase the product. Now, again, this needs to correlate with your branding, though, guys. So again, not everyone's site, like if you're trying to be super luxurious or something like that, again, you're not going to want to use discounts, right? Because then that'll just hurt your actual brand identity. But again, you'll be able to play around with that because, again, the text here is customizable. And what I like to do is for the countdown time, I actually like to set that for 7 minutes. They said 15 on the website. Again, guys, you can test, but I prefer 7 minutes for this. And then for the trust badges, guys, you can actually choose. So they have a bunch of different ones here that you guys can actually choose from and actually use those and switch them up depending on whatever kind of trust badge you want, or if you don't want any trust badges at all, okay? And then you can have the cookies settings enabled or disabled. I would just keep that on, guys, so that it doesn't, refresh the time whenever they refresh the cart, just to keep that there, okay, guys? But again, this is literally just a line of code that you can use. Now, once you're done with this, okay, so say this is everything we've done, it looks good, like, okay, yeah, use code save5. Now, you want to go in your Shopify backend and actually make a coupon called save5 so they can actually redeem it, right, on checkout. Now, we'll click generate code, and you see this code here. It's a long line of code, but it is one snippet of code here, so you can click this, right, and you'll just copy that over. Now, you'll go to your Shopify store, right? This is just a client store that we're developing a website for. But for example, right, you'll go here and then you'll go to your online store, okay, on the left, and you go down to preferences, right? Now, where you put it in is a little bit of a different spot, something that you probably wouldn't think about right away. But first of all, you need to have your Google Analytics user ID already added to your Shopify store, okay? So if you don't know how to do that, you go to Google Analytics, create an account, they'll give you an ID, and you paste that in there. And then once you're in here, guys, you'll see a separate little bar down below that just says add additional JavaScript or additional code. That's where you're gonna copy that in, okay, guys? So you're not going to copy it in this main box, okay? You're actually going to add your Google ID first if you haven't already, and then add the Google Analytics and then under your Google Analytics ID in that little blank space of where you can add additional code, that's where you're going to add this little script here, which will again change your checkout page to show this, which again should help your conversion rates, guys, for the most part, especially with a lot of you guys that are drop shipping and using trends or not necessarily super luxurious or super branded, then this is even better for you guys. But again, even a branded store, guys, will help your conversion rates depending on how you word and phrase the text, okay? So again, I told you this video wouldn't be too long. Literally just a line of code that can help you guys out. You guys can check out the website in the link in the description to literally do what I just did and copy and paste it, guys. But yeah, that's a video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to drop a comment. I respond to everybody's comments. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. We're out here in Bali filming a documentary and doing a bunch of other business stuff that I'm excited to show you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.
You